Today is former President Barack Obama's 61st birthday. He used the occasion to announce a gift that will honor his late mother, Ann Dunham.
The water garden at his presidential center on the south side will be named after her and hold a fountain sculpture designed by the world-renowned artist Maya Lin. WGN's Mike Lowe spoke with Lin today.
A garden is a place where seeds are planted and nurtured. Then they grow and blossom to fill the world with color and beauty.
Yeah, that was instilled in me by my mother.
Fitting then that former President Barack Obama chose to name this garden, the one at his presidential center, after the woman who nurtured his growth, his mother, Ann Dunham.
I could picture her sitting on one of the benches on a nice summer afternoon and just smiling and watching a bunch of kids running through a fountain. And I thought that would capture who she was as well as just about anything else.
The garden will hold a special sculpture designed by Maya Lin, a world-renowned artist who conceived the Vietnam Memorial on the National Mall and the Civil Rights Memorial in Montgomery, Alabama.
Not only is it a place for nurturing and growth and meditation and teaching in a way, it's also, there's this really wonderful undercurrent of a very strong woman who really helped form and shape the president.
The installation will consist of two components that represent the connection between Barack and Michelle Obama.
Well, I think it's about a duality, and you've got two very distinct, different pieces, parts.
An oculus that emits mist, and then a flat pebble piece that will fill with water, which will cascade over the edges. Lin has named it Seeing Through the Universe.
And there was a little bit of the universe and a black hole, and then the oculus you see through, but you're now seeing into the mist. So even the titling of the piece, Seeing Through the Universe, is something which is very much a nod to their far-reaching, far insight and their great insight into the world.
More than anything, the garden is meant to be enjoyed by people, and so is the art, which in its own way enhances and cultivates the life of the community.
The piece doesn't become the artwork until people start engaging with it.
In Chicago, Mike Lowe, WGN News.